Let's pick up where we left off with the echo command. In particular, let's echo out the first line of Shakespeare's first sonnet again. Just up arrow a few times. It's somewhere here. There we go. Now, in order to learn how to manipulate files, we want to create a file from this line. The way to do that, using the echo command, is to combine it with this symbol, the greater than symbol, which is known as a redirect operator. So we can redirect the output instead of to standard out, which is the screen here, like this. We're going to redirect it to a file. So let's call it sonnet1, an underscore, .txt, here txt indicating this is a text file. So you can see here that we didn't actually get any output. This is what Unix does when there's nothing to say. It just returns the prompt. But what we'd like to do here is to check to make sure that this file got created by the redirect operator with the contents shown here. There are several ways to do this, but the easiest way is with the cat command. Cat sonnet_1.txt, and what this does is just dumps the contents of the file to the screen. And there we go, we can see that it worked. By the way, cat stands for concatenate, as we can see here. Concatenate and print files. As you might guess from the name, it can be used to combine files together. But this usage here, where you just use cat on a single file to put the contents onto the screen, is very common. Let's add a second line to the file. Let's put the second line of the sonnet. Take a look at it here. That thereby beauty's rose might never die. So let's type that out. Actually, let's use the modern spelling. And now what we want to do is append this to the end of this sonnet_1.txt file. And the way to do that is with two greater than signs. This is the append operator. Again, there's no output here, but what we can do is run cat again. In fact, we can just up arrow. And we can see there that this appended the second line to the end of the file. If you look at the original copy of Shakespeare's first sonnet, you can see here that rose is capitalized. In fact, it's also italicized. But a lot of modern editions change this capital R to a lowercase r. Probably a mistake, by the way. This rose is, in my view, a likely reference to the Tudor rose, which was the emblem of Queen Elizabeth's dynasty, and therefore deserves to be capitalized. But this is a common change, so let's make another file called sonnet_1_lowercase.txt. In fact, let me type this out. We'll practice moving around the line. So this is the name of the file, and what we want to do is echo out the same command here from, or the same line, for the first line. Actually, there's a comma here, isn't there? And then we want to echo the second line. Actually, let's up arrow a few times. We can do this here. So instead of sonnet_1, we can do lowercase. And then we're going to change, actually, let's use the option click trick, that thereby beauty's rose might never die. And again, we can cat. By the way, you might notice this is kind of annoying to have to keep retyping the name of this file. And we'll see in the next section a way to do that in a more convenient way. So cat, the name of the file, and there we go. We can see that this is almost the same as the previous file. There's a useful way to look at the difference between two files with the Unix diff command. So we can look at sonnet1.txt and then the lowercase version. And this shows us that they differ in just this one line. Capital R, lowercase r.